How hard is it to buy a home in California? I get this question all the time. Let's get into it. This is Professor Ralph Castellanos from SEC College in Orange and California Realtor. So, is it difficult to buy a house in California? Well, a few things you want to consider. First is you want to keep your DTI low, debt to income ratio. That means your percentage of debt to how much money you make. Now, what matters is how much debt you have. You want to be below 50%. I've seen folks get properties in the 40% range. Also, what matters too is your monthly payments, not just your amount of debt, so consider that as well. You would like your credit score to be as high as it could, but I've helped folks purchase properties that have a 580, so it's not out of the question. You also want to consider, a lot of folks don't like the idea of paying a PMI. That's called private mortgage insurance. You pay that when you buy a house and you don't have the full down payment of 20%. So it's kind of like rent. If you're renting and you're paying PMI, it's the same thing really. You can't deduct it from your taxes. You can deduct things like your mortgage interest, right? This is not tax advice, but most folks do know that you can deduct your interest from your federal taxes, but PMI you can't, so people hate paying it. But when you do buy a house, you're getting that money back through equity, right? You're paying your mortgage. So part of the mortgage is the principal, which is paying off what you owe. It's gaining equity for you. You get that money back if you sell it. You deduct your interest. And then in that mortgage, you also pay your property taxes and you pay your insurance. So not too hard. If you put a year or two towards working towards it, you can purchase a property pretty easily. If your income qualifies, you can get assistance from lenders. They can find assistance for you that can help you purchase the property with a lower down payment. And then you can also go use the FHA program, which offers 3.5% down payment. So there's many things you can do. It's not that hard. It just takes time and a lot of planning and setting goals. So if you have questions, put them in the comments. Thanks.